the chef and this entire establishment. I come here all the time. I'm a good customer. The best he's got. Listen, this is by far the most delicious soup I've had in my entire life. And he refuses to tell me. I'm sure that tie-fisted chef has the recipe lying around somewhere. I got his hat number, but I'm not the breaking type. You look like you might care less about locked doors. Care to? Good. I happen to have a dynamic keycard. All it needs is the loving touch of a data broker. My mate Flamingo's got a brokerage operation set up in Cluster 13. He'll fix the card for you.
Ah, you again. My lucky day. Wait, what? The last shipment was too strong. Well, shit, I warned you, didn't I? Go easy, I said. Didn't people never listen? Well, fine then. Here, try this cut batch instead. It's not nearly as potent as the last batch, but it would still, in fact, might even be perfect for a guy like you. What's that? It's for the Carlins. Yeah, sure, man. Wherever you gotta tear yourself to sleep at night. Anyway, take this shit and get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm trying to go unnoticed here, you get me?
Name your poison, friend. Well, looky here. Who actually came through? Give him my thanks. Sure, coming up. This should frizzle your wiring, buddy. Rings a bell. There was a mid-boss who came here slumming every once in a while. She's not welcome. Couldn't keep her hands off the other clientele. Gave her 2 passes, but she struck out on the 3rd. I bet you can find her at the Dirty Dive. They're less picky with their customers. Yeah, you know, when the uppers come down here to sample the forbidden fruit. Fucking tourists, if you ask me. But I don't say no to their youth. Name says it all, doesn't it? It's not far from here. Sure thing, friend. Just give a shout if you need.
Somewhat trusted, even if you sold out the White Core.
send you in? Well, whatever. I'll go either way. Clearly you're the one we've been looking. See, we got this guy, an arc from Natterskelb. Keeps tearing shit up every time he rolls on through here. And this dude, let me tell you, he's not like the others. He's bad news. Real bad. So we need him taken care of. Of course. Problem is, he actually hasn't technically broken the law. So that's where it gets a little tricky. I mean, you gotta tell the line. With those core dice, no bounty on his head, nothing we can do. You, on the other hand, if you were to bump into him somewhere, say, oh, so accidentally, maybe. So how about it? Oh, thank this guy. Look out, though. He's been, hey.
I'm Paolo, and you're lonely. Thanks, hon. That's sweet of you. And here we were having such a good time. Why bring up the... Alright, so we used to go out for a while. She had you creds, used to dump me like yesterday's trash when she started hanging out with the Quicks. Good riddance, AKA Blossom Hill. Not local, are you, hon? The Liquid Quicks? Pretty easy going unless you cross them. Can't see what the hell she saw in them. Tense flatliner named Trenning is leading them these days. He'll know her for sure. Thanks for the kick. And if you find her, tell her to go fuck her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I in your way? I really should watch where I'm What a terrible, terrible cycle. But at least I'm still alive. That's always something to be thankful for. But I shouldn't burden you with my woes. Are you sure you want me to share? Oh, how kind. My story is a terrible one. I'm Ivan. Yes, I was almost poisoned, you see. A most unfortunate mishap. But do not be alarmed. I still have my health. Though I can't say the same for my poor Crystal. He drank the poison in my stead. Always hungry and thirsty was poor Crystal. He was a prized fighter in the Carnage Cage, too. A champ. I trained him myself. From when he was a vicious little mutie to the crazed, slabbering beast he became. Ah, the times we had. Kaiser first really should give me a new pup. It's the very least he can do after poisoning Crystal. But I was never good at confrontations. But you look like one for whom confrontations happen every day. To your advantage. Maybe if you asked Kaiser to replace Crystal for me, he might listen. After all, he's the one who tried to poison me in the first place. For not selling Crystal to. He runs the Carnage Cage over in the Grinder. Don't hesitate to use all your powers of persuasion. My humble thanks.